morning, friends. We are at Disney California Adventure. I'm using a new camera, a new lens, and I really need to spend some time today perfecting my settings. So if things seem a little off, if the colors are weird, if it's too bright, if it's too blurred, that's why. I'll figure it out. But it is a Saturday in July. It's gonna be like 85 today, which is actually really nice because where I live, it's like gonna be 105. So I will take this. I grabbed myself a new coffee. It's for the summer. It's over at the Cappuccino Cart. It is a s'mores cold brew. It is very mocha-y. And I'm not a huge mocha person. I was expecting it to be more cold brew with a hint of chocolate, and then it's got marshmallow cold foam on top. But right now all I taste is mocha. So I'm just gonna let it mix in a little bit and see how that goes. It was a little pricey too. It's $7.25 for a cold brew. Maybe that's the going rate for cold brews. I don't know. It just seems pricey, right? So what I'm gonna do after I finish this is, since I wanna test out the new lens and the new camera, I'm gonna go over to Little Mermaid and I might ride it like 3 or 4 times in a row while everyone else is riding the big ticket rides over here. I really like using rides like this for testing out gear because I get a clamshell all to myself, so I'm not bothering anyone by changing the settings of my camera. And typically this time of day there won't be a long wait, so I can just kind of keep going, change the settings each time so that I can find the ones that work best with my camera on the ride. And I'm really excited to bring this camera out to Disney World in a couple months. We're gonna be there for like 18 nights, so I'm gonna have a lot of time to practice with this bad boy. We're also gonna be doing Universal as well, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're at Disneyland today, well, Disney California Adventure, and I've got a fun day planned for myself. So I think we need to get started. So I'm shooting on a 35 mil. I do feel it's a little more cropped in than I'm used to because before this I was using a wide angle. But I just wanted like a basic lens that I can use for most things for now. Lenses are expensive, so I had to start with one. But I would like to add a wide angle so you guys aren't so close to my face while I'm vlogging. I think it's a really good prime lens for vlogging. 50 mil is definitely too cropped in. It's really nice for portraits, but you'd be like here all the time. No one wants that. So 35 mil with my arm extended gives you some background too. And a 24 mil would probably be a bit better. I feel like anything more than, like lower than 24, you start to get kind of a warped face. So this is my sweet spot. I'm actually thinking about doing a video all about like the tips and tricks that I've learned since I started vlogging 2 years ago, all the mistakes that I've made. So if you're interested in that, or if you have questions, let me know in the comments and I will definitely address that in a future video. But I'm gonna enjoy my coffee right now, set up my camera to go on the Little Mermaid, and we're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, just to update, I'm a big fan of this coffee. After everything mixed together, it definitely toned down that mocha flavor, and I would probably get this again. I'm not really a big like sweet coffee person, but I do like to try their seasonal drinks. I find their horchata cold brew to be way too sweet, but the mocha really tones it down somehow. I don't know how to explain it. Doesn't quite taste like a s'more, but I am enjoying it. Plus, you cannot beat this view, can you?
Then there was lots of dancing and singing. Oh, that was fun. And then, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those.
Under the sea, nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea, we got the hook, we got the steer, you got the head. Under the sea,
decided to grab the 100th anniversary Mimosa. You can find that over on Pixar Pier right outside the Incredicoasters. I wasn't sure I was going to like it because I don't typically like super sweet cocktails. This Mimosa is a watermelon cotton candy, so I thought, no, that's going to be too sweet. But it seems like they use a drier sparkling Prosecco. I'm not sure what they use. I'll have to check the recipe. But it's actually pretty good and refreshing. I just got off Toy Story Midway Mania, had the highest score in the car. I'd like to get higher than like 200. I want to hit 300 one day, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just want to point out these really great areas. If you're looking for a place to sit down, relax, and cool off a little bit, they have these benches over here. They're just next to the Silly Symphony swings, looking out over the water. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's little ceiling fans in there too. So I am hanging out by the garden grill, which is at the back of the pier area. It's closed in the morning, so it's actually a really nice place to kind of hang out. So I like to come back here in the morning to vlog because I am a very, very shy vlogger. Like, I love vlogging and I love editing even more, but I hate doing it in public. So it's kind of like a catch-22 for me because I need to be here to do the vlogs. So I like to find little quiet areas where I can do it without feeling too self-conscious. Also, I don't want to bother other people, and I don't really know why, but for some reason, vloggers talking to their cameras is more annoying than people talking to other people. So I just like to be respectful and find like little quiet nooks to do most of my talking, like face talking videos. So far we're having a really nice chill day here. It's been about a month since I've been in the parks, and this is my first solo day at the parks since I think January, so that's pretty crazy. I've been coming here with a lot of friends lately, which is great, but it just makes it a little bit harder for me to get like my focused videos done. But since I haven't been here in so long, I thought today's just kind of going to be for me, and I'm bringing you all along for the ride. We'll go on some rides, maybe stop for some photos. I have brunch reservation coming up in a few minutes over at Lamplight Lounge. They have an amazing French toast that I can't wait to show you guys. I've done Little Mermaid and Toy Story Midway Mania so far. I have a bit of a migraine, so I'm trying to avoid some of the rides until that goes away, unfortunately, because I really want to ride Guardians, but I can't until my head feels a little bit better. It's getting a little warm here. Mid-80s is the high today, but I'm typically not outside in the sunlight walking around. I work from home, so I'm feeling it. Also, I did not dress appropriately, wearing like winter jeans, like they're kind of thick and they're dark, and a dark top. I need to prepare better when we go to Orlando because it's going to be warmer, more humid, and I'll be outside a lot. I don't want to be late for my lunch reservation, so we're going to head over there in a minute. And on the way, I'm going to show you some of the changes coming towards to the what used to be Pacific Wharf area. It's now going to be San Fransokyo. So let's go take a look. All right, just to the left there between the trees, you can see the beginnings of the Golden Gate Bridge heading into San Fransokyo. It's just to the left of the entrance to Pixar Pier if you're not familiar with the area. We're basically just doing a re-theme. I think it's going to come out really nice. It looks like they've closed it down entirely right now. It is due to open at the end of August. I'm really excited, but mostly I'm excited because there's going to be a Baymax meet and greet, which I've been waiting a long time for. One of the best things about the Lamplight Lounge is the allergy menu. There really is something for everyone here. I never have trouble eating here, and neither does my best friend who has celiacs, so definitely give it a try if you have allergies. But my favorite part about the Lamplight Lounge is definitely the cocktail menu. Everything here is handcrafted. You can actually watch the bartenders make each drink right after you order them, so you can't go wrong with a single one on this list. The Sunrise Spectacular is one of my top 10 Disney cocktails. It tastes a bit like a tropical old-fashioned, and it is really great morning or night. It's made with bourbon, tropical juices, agave nectar, and some Angostura bitters. But we really came here for this indulgent French toast. I was able to order it without the almond brittle due to my tree nut allergy, and it is definitely a shareable option. But I needed the final with a fix to help wash down that French toast. This is a mezcal heavy cocktail with flavors of raspberry and lime. It is smoky and delicious. This one wasn't on the menu, but it is the Disney 100 cocktail. It's made with Empress gin, pea flower, honey, lavender, and lemon juice. The flavors all paired nicely together, and I hope this ends up getting a permanent spot on the menu. Plus, I was able to order this cocktail to go, so they put it in a plastic cup for me, so I was able to casually drink it as I strolled around Pixar Pier. I just had brunch. It's 11:20. I just had brunch at Lamplight Lounge. I really love the French toast there. I haven't had anything else, but I've heard the chilaquiles are really good as well. Maybe next time I'll get something savory, but they make amazing French toast, and they also make Bailey's whipped cream to go with it, and that's what really sells it for me. So I ate about half of it. It was pretty good, but brunch was amazing. I really enjoyed it. You can't go wrong with Lamplight Lounge. They make really great cocktails. They have a full bar, so they actually make their cocktails, whereas if you go over, where is it? Oh, like Oga's Cantina. Those are not handcrafted, they're pre-made. So I prefer the cocktails here, but it does depend on the bartender, does it? Doesn't it? So we're gonna head over to Disneyland now and go on some rides and continue testing out this camera on the dark rides. I noticed that Haunted Mansion is saying there's no Genie Plus available, and I'm not really sure why, because I've never seen Genie Plus sell out for Haunted Mansion, especially before noon. So I don't know if it's just like today, maybe they're having issues with those like scanning options. I guess we'll go see.
Hey down there! Spider-Man up here. Like I'm using my made-up name. Time for some field testing. Hey, did you record it for me? Slide here later. Okay. Here goes something. This is so Spider-Man. And photo op. Here goes something.
So they've got like this red carpet rolled out, all in the queue area for the Haunted Mansion. Because I guess the Haunted Mansion premiere is happening here. I would give anything to be here for this. If you follow me, you know that Haunted Mansion is my absolute favorite ride. My right arm is dedicated to it. Oh, this would be a dream, wouldn't it? But we'll settle just for going on my favorite ride today, I think. Gonna head out. It was really just a day to test out the new camera and have a little bit of Disney fun. I needed a little break from the real world, so I think it went really well. I'm so glad that I went over to Disneyland. I wasn't going to, but if I didn't, I would have missed the world premiere, like red carpet for the Haunted Mansion, so that was super cool. I'm gonna hit up World of Disney on my way out. If there's anything new, I'll show you guys. Otherwise, we'll meet back at the car. So for all you Haunted Mansion fans out there, there is a lot of new merchandise in the Disney stores. It is mostly themed towards the ride and not the movie. I'm hoping that more movie merchandise will come out, but it remains to be seen. I love this t-shirt. I am so upset that it's for little kids because that print is just so cool. I wish they made it in my size. I'm also really loving the color scheme that they have going on with like that neon and green and yellows and teals and blues. Also the purple, of course. There's a new Spirit jersey, some new tops as well, and I really like this bowler button down. I think the print's really cool. It felt like a nice material as well. And then they have new Haunted Mansion ears. I think these are super cute. I'm pretty sure they're glow in the dark. I didn't pick them up, and I don't know what I was thinking for not picking them up. I might have to go back for them. And then finally I saw this sweater that I thought was pretty cute too. Okay, I'm in the car and I am exhausted. Let's see if we can get some better lighting. I doubt it, but let's try. Oh, car lighting. It's not good. I'm sorry. But I had a great day. It was really just to test out the new camera, see if I felt comfortable carrying around, like the camera's much bigger than my old one or my other one. And I just wanted to make sure I was comfortable with it before I lug this out to Orlando, because we are going to Orlando in less than 2 months. So crazy. I feel like I just booked it yesterday, so the fact that it's coming up so quickly is just blowing my mind. I am not ready for that trip yet, but I had a lot of fun at Disneyland today. I was not dressed for the weather. I forget sometimes that 85 degrees in Southern California really hurts when you're wearing like jeans that you should be wearing in the winter, so I regret my clothing choices. But Lamplight Lounge was amazing. I really enjoyed my brunch there. All the cocktails were great. The s'mores coffee this morning really surprised me because I didn't like it at first, and then I ended up loving it, and I kind of wanted to go for a second one. And now I wish I had, because I have an hour drive home now and I'm tired. Really cool running into that premiere for Haunted Mansion. Who's going opening weekend? We're not going opening weekend, but we are going within the first week that it is in the theaters, and I am so excited, as you can imagine. I'm going like head to toe in Haunted Mansion gear. Like literally, even my shoes are custom Haunted Mansion shoes. Diehard HM fan over here. In a few weeks, I'll have another video coming out. It's going to be focused on planning a Walt Disney World vacation. I've had quite a few people on my Instagram ask for this video, like how I personally plan our vacations. So I'll be going through all that with you. I will give you all of my tips, my tricks, how I pick what time of year we're going to go, what restaurants we dine at, how I pick what park reservations I'm going to do for the day. I will share it all with you in a future video coming out sometime in August. And just a friendly reminder, I still have that Disney gift card giveaway going. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I feel like I'm inching towards it, like a little tiny inchworm. Very, very, very slowly. But I'm getting there. And once I do, I will be giving away a $100 Disney gift card. So I'll link that below in the description. Follow along for instructions. I hope that you win. And once we hit 500, I will be starting the next giveaway, which will be for 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to be even bigger. So tell your friends. But in the meantime, if you enjoy coming along on these adventures with me, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And as always, magic is out there, friends.